You received an insurance quote that says that the insurer is a surplus lines, excess and surplus, or non-admitted insurance company. What does that mean, and how does it affect your coverage? You've got questions, we've got answers. Let's get into it. A surplus lines insurance company is an alternative for consumers who can't obtain coverage in the standard or admitted insurance market because their type of risk is considered high risk or is unique in some way, and standard or admitted insurance companies don't want to provide the coverage. This can include things like older buildings or homes, buildings in coastal areas, businesses that store highly flammable products like tires, or liability for businesses that are open 24 hours a day and have lots of claims or provide high-risk services like roof repair or excavation. Unfortunately, in insurance, high risk simply means more likely to have a claim, meaning that many common businesses may also be considered high risk. Because surplus lines insurance companies provide for hard-to-place risks not considered by admitted carriers, they play a vital role in coastal or hurricane-prone states like Florida, Georgia, and Texas. Admitted insurance companies have a higher level of regulation and belong to state-run associations that handle claims of insolvent property and casualty insurance companies. Sometimes you may also hear the term standard used. However, I think the word standard implies that the coverage or contract is somehow uniform or the same. And that may be true for some very basic parts of the insurance contract, but many admitted carriers use their own company-specific forms that can change coverage drastically from one carrier to another. The benefit of an admitted company is that they take longer to make changes, since they're more regulated and the changes must be reviewed by the Department of Insurance. This tends to provide policyholders with more stability over the long term. But in states like Florida, which has fewer insurance companies available due to catastrophic risks like hurricanes and a difficult litigious environment, surplus lines carriers are not only necessary, but in some cases, they may be the only type of company available. Surplus lines carriers are sometimes referred to as non-admitted or unauthorized, which gives the impression that they are completely unregulated. That's not totally accurate. Their designation only means that they're subject to fewer regulations from those that govern admitted or standard carriers. In fact, surplus lines have a whole section of the insurance statute specifically for them. Though they don't have to file their forms or rates with the Department of Insurance, many of the same rules that apply to the admitted companies about how policies can be canceled, changed, non-renewed also apply to surplus lines companies. Since surplus lines companies don't have to file their forms or wait for approval, they can adjust faster than the admitted companies can. And that flexibility allows them to take on risks that might be outside the appetite for the admitted companies. This also means that the contracts from surplus lines insurance companies aren't being reviewed by any regulators. And it's the responsibility of the insured to get a better understanding of the terms being offered by the carrier. That's why you need to carefully examine the language of all surplus lines policies to ensure you understand any possible limitation. It's important to note that a policy is not automatically better just because it's with an admitted company. Surplus lines market can offer broader coverage for certain industries than the admitted market can. Just like with all things insurance, it's essential to dig a little bit deeper to be aware of the differences. Keep in mind that not all insurance is created equal. Though we've discussed some general terms and definitions, you must see your insurance policy's exact terms and conditions to better understand your coverage. If you have any questions about whether or not your policy is with an admitted or surplus lines carrier, ask your independent insurance agent. That's what we're here for. Our job is to answer your questions and provide you with the information to help you make your best insurance buying decision. If you don't have a trusted independent insurance agent, or you would like a second opinion, please reach out to us at www.depozoinsurance.com. There you can find more informational videos like this one. Chat with us, text, email, or even start your quote right there online. If you found this information useful, please hit that like button and share it with someone who you think might need it. You'd also do me a great honor if you click the subscribe button or subscribe to our newsletter so you can get notified when we release more videos like this one and the fun ones we make too. Thank you.